Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? So today I'm talking about destiny swapping, right? Destiny swapping is a new age spiritual term that a lot of people in the spiritual communities and the tarot communities are aware of. They've heard about it. It's floating around big time online everywhere now. A lot of old school people might not know about it, but is it even true? Is it even true? Is it relevant? How does it work? And how do we come to know of it if something like that is happening to us? Initially, I also had my doubts about it. I thought it's just something that they are trying to create to push content or something, some made up stuff. But I would say it's not entirely untrue. It is not entirely impossible. It can actually happen, and that is why I'm trying to discuss it today a little more in detail. And this can happen to anyone, not exclusive to chosen ones, light workers alone. This can happen to anybody from a professional point of view. Basically, what is your destiny? Your destiny is also an energy only, okay? So it's like you are here, you are doing your work, some kind of a destiny has been assigned to you by the divine. It has been given to you by birth that you're supposed to do this. It's something that is God ordained. It is already written for you and you're supposed to do this, okay? It's a kind of energy which you are supposed to sit in and keep working towards. It's like your north node, if we have to say. It's your north node. It is an energy. Now when somebody is trying to swap your destiny with theirs or try to take yours, it's mostly them trying to derail you from your own being, your being, basically things that you do. Say for example, the regular habits that you have, your tasks that you do, that you enjoy doing, which is slowly taking you to that path. Slowly you're reaching your destiny. You're maybe 2 years down the line, if you keep doing that thing with dedication, with hard work and with faith, you will become that particular person that you're supposed to become. That particular profession, you will do well, you'll become that person. That is what. Now I'm not talking about destiny swapping at the basic physical level where people are just trying to look like you, wear similar clothes like you, take pictures, selfies like you and post, and that thing that is going around in Instagram and people are talking about. That is at the physical level, which is at a very minimum level, okay? I'm talking about destiny swapping at the most highest level, at the spirit level, at the other realms, which is very, very serious, which some people end up attempting and do like very seriously. They take up this task very seriously. I'm talking about people who are hell-bent on getting your life, hell-bent on getting that particular position that you're supposed to be 10 years later, 5 years later. They want that and they will do anything and everything to get that. They will go to all ends. It's a serious level destiny swapping and things that they do. They can be people existing in your life already, who are your friends, family even, who are watching you, who are seeing this particular trajectory of yours, who are observing it, and they sort of now can predict that what's going to happen to you after 5 years, 10 years. Or these can also be people who are suddenly sweeping into your life. They're random people suddenly coming into your life, trying to become friends, offering friendship, offering relationship, whatever, and slowly trying to derail you of your own energy, take you off your own energy, off your path. How do they do that? Is by introducing very polar opposite habits. Suddenly you'll observe, suddenly now you're getting into different kind of habits that usually you don't do. Say for example, you're not a drinker. The kind of work that you do, the kind of purpose that you have, for that you are required to not drink, or you're required to be a little more clean, like you need to keep your vessel clean or something, right? And you have certain practices and everything. So now suddenly you are getting into alcohol, you're getting into some kind of business like clubbing business, or hanging out with people at certain times of the day which are very unusual for you. It's just about what is usual and unusual for you. Things that you usually don't do, now suddenly you feel like, okay, I'm getting into it and I'm enjoying it. Your behavior is slowly changing, right? And all that is happening through manipulation, energy manipulation, and also spell work. A lot of spell work will be done. They will even go to high level magic. Very high level magic also is involved in this, because this requires this person to change so much that they will actually kick their own destiny imagine so much what all they have to do. So that amount of work is done to a person to change them gradually, day by day, week on week. And before you really see yourself back, before you realize 6 months have gone by, 6 months have passed by, and now you are not doing those things anymore. You've completely changed. Your path has gotten far away from you. You've gotten derailed from your regular path. And this is something that is universally true. I mean, if you don't do your task, right, if you don't do your assigned task, somebody else is going to do it. Universe will assign somebody else. That is also there. And a lot of times my guides have come and told me, please keep doing your work. You've stopped it, you've not done it for some time. Please continue, because if you don't do it, somebody else is going to come and take it. Somebody else is going to do it, either themselves or universe will assign somebody else, because you're not fulfilling the task, because the task is important. Who does it is not so important. The task is important, and that needs to be done for sure. So somebody or someone else is going to come and fulfill the task. Basically, somebody else will be assigned to it. So it is true like that. And a lot of times what happens, people kick their own destinies. They get tired of it. They'll be like, okay, it's too difficult for them at that point of time. It requires too much courage, it requires too much hard work, it requires you to move to a different place, to leave people behind, to leave a lot of things behind, your family behind, your spouse behind, or some kind of very difficult destinies that are there for people. They find it very difficult, right, to do it. At that point of time, they choose an easier path. They'll be like, okay, let me take the easier choice that is there. I don't want to actually fulfill my calling, my destiny, although it is calling them. They know it very well that this things are to be done. It is speaking out to them every day. They are getting signs, symptoms, everything, but they still choose to not do it. They still choose to kick it and go somewhere else, do something more easy. In that process, what happens? They kick their own destinies. That is them doing it themselves. Now here, right, that is them doing it themselves. Now, but in this other case, it's like people are forcing you to leave your destiny. People, entities, energies come and kick you out, force you to do it to yourself, like sabotage yourself, sabotage your own destiny, sabotage your own thing by energy manipulation, where you will not even realize that you are doing it to yourself. Because it's obvious, right? In a path, in life, when you're going, like, this is your direction, you're going this way, suddenly for a long time, like for 6 months or 1 year even, you're doing, instead of doing this, you're doing something else. You're going on another path, something else you're doing. It is going to change you, right? It's going to change you and take you to a different path, and it is going to basically delay, create a lot of delays, detours. And this is what the negative energy wants. The negative energy wants these delays for you, wants these detours for you, so that you don't reach your purpose fast enough and fulfill it on time while you're serving the purpose, while you're here on earth, right? While you're alive. So they create these detours. These negative energies come through people. These people who will attempt destiny swap on you, first of all, are going to be people completely influenced by the spirit of jealousy, envy, hate, self-doubt, lack, absolute wastage. Okay, those are the kind of people the negative energies will use as vessels, and they will be these portals. These humans are going to be these portals through which negative energies will come. Negative entities, spiritual entities will come and try to derail your task, derail your path. They'll either come as friends, suddenly sweep into your life, come as relationships. If they are already existing in your family, they don't really care about fulfilling the task. Really, they don't care about doing the work. They just want the perks that come from that position. They just want those benefits, those privileges that come from being in that position. It is like you are here, your energy, your destiny is all aligned together. Every day you keep working towards it, and someday you will reach it. It's here with you. Now, as soon as they push you through all these habits and other activities and throw you off, this position becomes empty, right? This position is empty. This energy is empty. The destiny energy is empty, and somebody needs to come and fill it now. That is when they slyly want to now sit here, sit in that energy, fill that position, and take it up. and you don't have to be spiritual yourself for it to happen to you, then it's even more easier, because you're not going to even read the signs, you're not going to know what's happening when, and it's going to be very easy for them to do it to you. Anybody who looks like they have bright prospects in the future, who are working hard, are diligent, have some goals and visions, and they're working towards it every day, people can see it from outside. People can literally see it and they want it for themselves. So what are they going to do in that process? They are not going to create their own dreams and visions, but they want to throw you off and take it. So anybody can be a target in this situation. Now let's talk about the signs, some signs that you will see when you know something like that is happening to you. First of all, there are sudden new people around you who are trying to influence you to get into very different kind of habits, very unusual stuff that is not you, something which is not you, that you won't do, and people are coming and influencing you to do that on a regular basis, on weekends or whatever. People trying to come and take away your time, a lot of wastage of time, like time that you usually would dedicate to your work or whatever you're doing. Suddenly it feels like that time is gone, and it's like taken away by some people. It's like you're using that time to do something else now. It feels like that. Those specific people suddenly coming and giving you career advice as to you should not be doing this, you should be doing something else, this doesn't suit you, this is not going to take you anywhere, etc., etc. Very not out of goodwill, not out of genuine concern that they actually are worried about you, that you might not do well or something. Not because of that, but because they want to come and take your place. They want to sit in that energy, in that place. That's why they're slyly coming and giving you hints that you should move away from this space. You will sense a level of disinterest. Things that you pursue, things that you're doing anyway, that you genuinely like doing, right? Which is you. You will feel a level of disinterest by yourself on your own that is stopping you from pursuing these things. You are like day in and out, week after week, month after month. Now you're not doing those things and you're doing something else. That is happening because of energy manipulation. The different kind of energy that is being thrown at you, that is making you think other way, that is making you feel differently, and is on purpose making you lose interest in your things. That is like when people are not able to come and make you change your things by verbal exchange, by literally coming and telling you, they will also use these other techniques where energy manipulation will be used, where you will feel like you're making this decision yourself, it's your own decision, but no, actually your decision is being manipulated through energy. Another thing very, very important is you're going to see certain kind of dreams, very, very specific kind of dreams of contracts where they're making you sign something, contracts where you are being forced to take a different kind of identity in your dream itself. It was happening to me, which is why I've come to know about so much. And I got this dream where I was made to sit with so many people, and I was just about to sign a contract, and they were telling me to change my identity. Like they were telling me that is the person that you're going to be now, that person who's there on the first floor, that is the person who is you, and you are not you anymore. Please change your identity. You from tomorrow onwards, you're going to be this person who sort of look like me, who is similar to me, but not really me, another lady or something. So those kind of dreams you might see, because a lot of these spiritual activities, warfares, these kind of swaps are done through dreams also, because dream is the state where you might give your affirmation, you might say a yes. You're not sure, right? You're not in your exact reality, you're in another dimension, and in that space they might get an affirmation word from you through trickery. They will trick you to say yes, they will trick you to affirm to something and say and give a signature, and basically you agreeing upon that, okay, I have made this contract and I'm okay with this switch. It is possible through the dream state. So basically, what is the gist? How can you stop something like that from happening? Is basically you not giving up your energy, yourself, what you are doing, being very, very territorial about your destiny. about things, about your path, about your north node, things that you do, being very, very determined and not getting derailed from it. No matter who is coming and telling you things, being very discerning also as to who is coming and telling you all these things. Why are they saying these things? Are they coming from a good place, from an actual concerned space? Are they jealous and saying these things? They want you to step out from your position, your authority position, so that they can come and take it? Or how is it? Be a little more discerning, and basically not giving up your space, not giving up your energy, not switching into something else. Basically everything that you are doing every day, your tasks, your practices, the steps that you are taking every day to take your destiny, for especially people who have a calling, people who know what they are doing, what they want, they have their visions side, and they exactly know what they're doing. Specifically for those people, not stepping down from it, not taking random steps out of it, like changing your lifestyle, changing small habits, because only from these small habits an entire lifestyle can be changed. Just making sure that your mind, body, spirit, everything is in alignment, and not one thing is stepping out of it. Your vessel, everything, your practices, everything that you do, your work, your schedule, your routine, weekly routine, monthly routine, all those things are in place, and you're not stepping out of it just because some kind of energy manipulation. If they are able to successfully make you step out of it, step out of your position, your energy, and put you in a different direction for long enough, like a year or something, it is not easy for these things to happen. It is very less success rate. Destiny swaps are not like they just happen like that. They won't happen unless you are extremely careless. You're extremely careless and you are not seeing the signs, you're not aware of what's happening around you at all, and you don't care about your destiny also. You don't care about your goals, you don't care about what is going to happen to you after 10 years, after 5 years. That also, if it is there, then you easily are going to be put off, right? You're easily going to be switched into some different path, a different lane. And when that happens, especially when people are after it and they are doing that actively on you, and they have successfully been able to put you on a different path, then destiny swap is possible. Yes, then I would say it is not impossible. They can easily come and take up that space because you have given up that space. Things have forced you to give up that space, and universe will also put another person in that space. If not that person who was trying to do all this, universe will also put another person who is qualified and has those criterias and can fulfill the task. So universe will also take the decision into hand and replace that position with someone else.